Okay, CUSA is a group of people who are bonded together by the fact that they are people with chronic illnesses and with disabilities. They share that common bond. And most of the time, people who are dealing with illness or dealing with disability are being served by others. They're being helped by others. This gives us an opportunity, this apostolate, CUSA, gives us a chance to serve other people. We serve each other by being a support, by being a listening post, by being a warm and inclusive kind of person, by praying for them and with them. We help one another. And we do this through contact correspondence, either by letter or by email. We correspond with each other. We share our experience, and the experience not only of our disability, but the experience of our faith. Our motto is that we suffer for a purpose, redemptive suffering. Jesus died for our sins. He suffered for our sins. And the scriptures tell us that those of us who suffer with Jesus make up what is lacking in his suffering. That may seem to some people to be impossible, that there couldn't be anything lacking in what Jesus did for us. But what is missing is the witness in this day and age. Jesus is no longer here among us. Jesus is no longer hanging on the cross. But when people see other people who are suffering, whether it be pain or frustration or disillusionment, whatever the suffering, they see the face of Jesus in that person. And so CUSA gives us a purpose, gives us a reason. Why is God asking me to do this? Why has God given me this cross to carry? And by giving us that purpose, by giving us that focus, we are able to bond ourselves with the suffering Christ, with the crucified Jesus. And we are also then able to offer our sufferings up for the world, for peace, for people who are victims of violence. Each group in CUSA, we're broken up into small groups. Each group in CUSA has an intention for which they apply their suffering. For instance, one of the internet groups that I'm in offers our pain and suffering up for children who are preyed upon by other people through the internet. Another group that I belong to offers up their intentions for peace in the world. So we all have that intention that we work with, but at the same time, we're always there for each other. CUSA is the word CUSA stands for Catholic Union of the Sick in America. Disabled people, people with disabilities, don't like to be called sick. So we don't use the longer part of it anymore. We just say CUSA, an apostolate of people with chronic illnesses and with disabilities. And it's a group that has been in existence now for almost 60 years. It is basically a Catholic group, but we have non-Catholics in it. It's a group that really exists simply for the sake of supporting one another in these moments of trial and suffering.